So we get everything, don't we? Let's see. We got the almanac. Oh yeah, the wooden mortar. I think we're done with it. I wonder what's with the beer. Oh, maybe if we failed this somehow. I don't know how you did it, and I don't even want to know. Anyway, thanks a lot. Here's your mortar. You can even keep it. I can easily get a new one. Nice, so we got everything, yeah? Oh, Stomper. Oi, bruh. We got it. I got everything you need me to get. Great. I'm just a few ingredients short. I haven't had time to look for them because we had fever relapses and a few of our patients today. You ran around a bit today. You should get some sleep now. The patient will certainly work better on a well-rested body. I'll take care of preparing the workstation and the storage room next to your room. The potion brewing process itself. Okay, so now we have to just go sleep. Are we gonna properly rest here? Nightmares prevent your resting. That sucks. Yeah? It's locked though. I need the right key. Stash. What stash are you talking about? Hey, Joanna. Mages have no problem with a woman running in the monastery. Now, where's Riordion? Yeah, I saw Riorl arrive at the infirmary early this morning, along with 2 archmages. I don't know, and then I led Riordion out of here in silence. Oh. Do you know that storage room upstairs? Yeah, that's where the mages keep their brooms, cleaning supplies and other junk. You got the urge to clean up? No, I just need to get in there, but the door is locked. Indeed, maybe it just started locking the storage, because apparently novices had invented some stupid game with brooms. Since I started helping with the cleaning, I have a spare key. Here it is. Don't lose it. Am I gonna have to make the potion myself? I mean, I am a master alchemist. Chest must belong to Riordion. I hope he has all the ingredients he needs. Oh? I can't read it. Okay. Dagger bits completed the recipe. Remember not to use the elixir more than once a decade, otherwise it will completely wreak havoc on your body instead of curing it. Pour half a bottle of fresh milk into a hot cauldron, then drop 1 piece of king's sorrel into the boiling milk. When the sorrel has softened, add 3 healing roots cleaned from the soil. The decoction should start to turn green. This is a sign to lay the earth aloe flat on the surface of a liquid. Next step will be to throw the dragon roots into the brew. At the very end, add 2 tablespoons of honey to the decoction. After a few minutes, when the whole thing starts boiling, the potion will be ready. Okay, do I have everything? I wonder if the fact that I'm a master alchemist, has any effect on this. So, I mean, other? Brewed daggerbird's poison. Can't make a potion in this state. Well, that's not good. I have to ask Anna for another favor. Oh no. Anna, I'm sorry, can you make a potion for me? My hands are shaking. Anna, I need your help again. If you want me to check on something at the monastery again, it will have to wait. The prior has expressly forbidden leaving the infirmary until Riordion and Riorl return. No, I need you to make me a potion. Me? I don't know anything about alchemy. And I'd rather avoid a visit from those archmages. They seem very strict. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do, and if anyone asks, I'll say I prepared it myself. And why can't you just prepare it yourself, if you know everything? Well, my hands are shaking. Like, I'm very hurt. Without this potion, my friend may not survive. No, actually, he will survive. It's just gonna be like a few weeks. I don't think she's gonna appreciate me wanting to avenge my brother, so think of a man who once helped you. Now he can just as selflessly and without question help someone who needs it badly. Alright. I'll help you. Let's make this potion. So? Let's get on with this. Oh no. Okay. Good. At least they programmed in a way to have it just teleport down. Okay, let's start with step 1. A half a bottle of milk. Next step, the King's Sorrow. Then 3 healing roots. Then the Earth Aloe. What's next? Dragon root. And 2 tablespoons of honey. I think I remembered it right. That should be all. Who would have thought? I'm in the monastery of the water mages preparing potions. Are you sure you want to drink it? We may have made a mistake. Why don't we wait for Riordan? Drink it. Oh no, it's bad. I made a mistake. I'm gonna die. It's supposed to be green. How are you feeling? Did the potion work? I feel like a newborn. We really did make this potion. Think of how many sick people we can help with this. We must give the potion to Kessel as soon as possible while the extract is still boiling. Let's go. Let me actually look at this again. Half a bottle of fresh milk. King's Sorrow. 3 healing roots. Oh, then it starts turning green. Then Earth Aloe. And then Dragon Roots, and then 2 tablespoons. Okay. And we are... Oh shit! What happened? I fell. That's the problem. Good luck. Despite what the Major said, I was afraid you would never open your eyes again. What happened? Where's Castle? Right after the potion was administered, it looked like you had completely recovered. You started acting weird while I was giving the potion to Kessel. You wobbled on your feet, mumbled something about some Vulcan. After a while, you just fell to the ground. I freaked out and ran for help towards the main chapel where Riordan was supposed to be. Along the way, I realized I still had the bottle of that cursed potion and the recipe in my hands. And somehow in all my nerves, I threw him off the bridge straight into the sea. Maybe it's for the best. It seems to be as dangerous as it is helpful. Perhaps it's best if it remains a monastic legend. We shouldn't be angry with her. Marvin, the prior asked you to come to the main cathedral. He wants to speak with you, Riordan and Kessel. Well, thanks again for all your help. Lead the way. I mean, we're good. We're okay. Bleeding a little bit, but it's okay. Oh, he's gonna be pissed. No, he's not pissed. Okay, that's a different guy. Oh, now the monastery is open. You'll find all your stuff in this tower. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a room. Teleportation, huh? Stuff about file, is it? This is more stuff? Oh, really? Why do you do it this way, game? Why do you do it this way? Why don't you do it the way you did it in the guild mine? Because in the guild mine, you get a night, you lose all your stuff, but keep like a gold bar, gold nuggets and a pickaxe. Why don't you just do the same thing, where you just put everything into a bag named My Stuff? At least we can just spam space, press space and take everything. It's annoying though that we have to like hold it for 2 minutes. Okay, we did the potions. Weapons. Marvel's amulets, Easter rings, and Odmarian. We want you here, and we want telekinesis and 4. But we aren't using telekinesis. Sleep until the inventory is full. Yeah, it's very annoying, but that's okay. You know what? Let's drink a potion. Potion. Very nice. I'm ready. Okay, run after me. Oh, that gate opened there. I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Despite the fire mages being the ones who like want money and all, you're going with Kessel. Like want money all the time. The water mages have such a large monastery compared to the fire mages. Marvin, it's good to see you. I've already heard that I owe my recovery to you. I didn't even know you knew so much about alchemy. Well, you did save me twice. Come on, Marvin. If you didn't owe me anything, I couldn't just leave you there. How are you feeling? The patient knocked me out. Well, I'd even say I feel better than I did before the whole thing. I mean, my body, of course. I still can't shake the image of my brothers, murdered by that bastard. The mages must finally respond to and do something about that damn Volker. Hello, Riordion. What's up? How was it? Was the prior angry? Angry? Sometimes I get the feeling that this old man has more patience than Adonis himself has for his brothers. Unfortunately, I've heard a lot of comments from the other archmages. Now they absolutely want to talk to you. You better not keep them waiting. Okay, we go with Kessel. Now listen, these are powerful mages and sages. Most of them study ancient books before your parents even met. Speak only when asked and show respect. Okay. Good. You're a fast learner. One more thing, water mages can sometimes seem a little insensitive. They live in a constant search for balance and fairness, and that sometimes makes them not see the world the way the rest of us do. Don't be discouraged if they don't respond to your words as expected. Oh, we don't get the chance to quick save. Oops. You have finally arrived, Castle. How did your search turn out? Did any members of the Ring of Water survive? Unfortunately not, Archmage Regan. I'm the only one left. Who is your companion? I don't recall him being a member of the Ring. Well, he asks Castle, so let's be silent. His name is Marvin. Some time ago he came to Archolos with his brother. Unfortunately, his brother was kidnapped, tortured, and eventually killed by the usurer. Adonis himself must have brought our paths together. We both have unfinished business with the usurer. You talk about it as if Volker himself is responsible for all the evil on this island. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked you earlier. Do we have any irrefutable evidence that Volker is behind this? In recent times, huge numbers of lost people have been sweeping across the island, their hunger and poverty driving them to the worst acts. Volker has repeatedly demonstrated his concern for Archolos. Need I remind you that he is one of a few who financially support both the shelter and something else? Or the fact that he lends without interest to people in distress? This is already forgotten by all those who complained about his wealth. I understand that these suspicions have been going on for years, but it's already starting to look like an obsession. I'd sooner be inclined to say that it's the Merchants Guild that might have some inclination towards power. After all, you hear so much about their reaction to something. But all the members of the Ring of Water are dead. On the scene we encountered people dressed like the usurer's mercenaries who tried to kill us. We barely escaped. Would the usurer himself have to come here and confess to all these murders for you to believe me? Kessel, not in that tone. Don't forget who you're addressing. You're talking to the highest ranking water mage. Well, give you a moment to cool off. In the meantime, perhaps your companion can tell us something. Marvin, do you confirm this version of events? Can you provide any evidence that Volker is responsible for all these murders? I mean, I did work with him for a while. At first, he really did seem like the kind of person he was trying to make himself out to be, but there were a lot of things that didn't sit well with me. From the very beginning, he tried to direct me to the Ring of Water's trail, calling them subversives, as if he wanted an outsider to be the one to help him. Although he knew that Ossip was not responsible for the assassination attempt, he had no intention of doing anything to help him leave prison. He didn't even bother to attend the funeral of his own man who had taken a crossbow shot, thus saving his life. I don't blame him at all. If I was the one someone tried to kill in such a cowardly way, I'd do anything not to give him a second chance. I found this hideout too. Following the trail I found with John, I made my way to one of the usurer's hideouts. The entire building was filled with his mercenaries. Before you conclude that they may have been under orders from someone else, let me add that this is where one of the usurer's personal people were. I found a special torture chamber in the basement. That's where my brother was taken. Unfortunately, that's where I found him dead. The place was filled with secret documents, crates full of goods, but most of all weapons. What could he possibly need so much weapons for? I'm extremely sorry about your brother. But I think you're jumping to conclusions. Perhaps the sacks you mentioned was behind all this. Oh, I have so little time to read so, and now they give me so much time for this one. Either way, this leads worth further investigation. I kind of didn't pay attention too much. Oops. I was with Kessel when we were attacked. They were again the same people we fought with in the hideout. They were waiting for us there and wanted to kill us at all costs. No one else could be responsible for the murder of the remaining ring members. However, they were not there when you found the bodies, and I suspect you did not see them perform this infamous act. No. I think that's enough information at this point. Adolf, is there anything you would like to add? Regen. That boy is intelligent and seeks justice. However, his judgment may be impaired by the loss of a loved one. I think that in deciding an issue so sensitive yet so important, it is best to vote. Not just as a council, but the other mages as well. The whole process should be preceded by a joint prayer for the grace of Adonis's wisdom. Wise words, my friend. I agree, no one man should not shoulder the responsibility of such a decision. Especially that whatever action we take can have huge consequences. If we decide to go against Volker without hard evidence, or worse, if we were proven wrong, our reputation would be in ruins. Yes, that would be the most appropriate solution in this situation. Kessel, is there anything you'd like to add? Master Regan, forgive my outburst earlier. The last few weeks have not been kind to me. I've lost many fine men I was meant to protect. I want to do everything I can to ensure that people on Archolos can live with dignity and peace. You need the prayers and grace of Adonis to make a decision. And do it. Marvin and I will await the news outside the chapel. I grant you forgiveness, Kessel, but may this situation never happen again. You are a member of the Ring of Water. Behave with dignity. Remember that we also want to look after the welfare of the island. Oh, so now it's just a cutscene of us waiting then. Kessel, Marvin, go together with the other water mages. Almost unanimously, after many hours of prayer, we made a decision. Oh. The water mages will not intervene in the affairs of the island. Volker is a citizen of Archolos. If he is guilty of the acts you mention, he should be brought to justice. As the royal envoy himself is currently on the island, it is to him, with expressions of concern for the fate of our island, that we will relay all our suspicions. Okay. You all must be out of your minds. This man is responsible for the deaths of dozens of people, including people who took oaths to defend you. You forget yourself again, Castle. This is no harbor for you to speak in such a town. What else needs to happen for you to finally take action? You have been sitting here locked up for years and haven't even lifted a finger as more disasters pile up. War with orcs, famine, disease, social injustice, and on top of that, a madman living in luxury with an army at his command. That is why the monastery must remain neutral. It is a place where anyone can seek refuge. We start picking sides and stuff. Okay. So little time to read there. This is the will of Adanos. He sent this terrible storm upon our monastery for a reason. He showed us our place. This decision bridge is a symbol. This destroyed bridge. A symbol that it's not our role to interfere with what's on the other side. Wait, the bridge? What does the bridge have to do with all of this? Not now, Marvin. So that's what it's about? The storm and the destroyed bridge? Apollo's stones would determine the fate of the people? I don't think I need to remind you that thanks to the pile of stones, Rovar can still wage war on the orcs at all. Well, what's this about? Then I too must dig through the rubble and get you another sign. Maybe then you'll come out of a stagnation. What are you talking about now, Kessel? I will go to the ruins of Ardhel and get the Peacemaker. It will be a true sign from Adanos himself that the time has come to intervene. Enough! I don't want to hear another word about it. I need to pray and calm down. Wait, what's this? Okay, I'm confused because not only the bridge stuff was kind of random. I guess there's only one option left. What are you talking about? There's an old fortress on the island called Vardhol. It belonged to Ulrich's ancestors when the whole island was still under their rule. During one of the battles, it was almost completely engulfed in fire by the mages. It is said that the screams of the soldiers who died then can still be heard. According to many historical legends, an artifact of Adanos called the Peacemaker was kept in the fortress. Displayed according to legends will restore balance. It's said to appear only in times of unrest and wars to assist the followers of Adanos in restoring order. Well, I guess that didn't really help them much, huh? Even if the blade's abilities are only legends, its very existence is told in many authentic chronicles. If only we could get it, the water mages would definitely change their minds. I was there during the deliberations. Many of them are already hesitating. However, as long as the prior and the consul have an argument in the form of a collapsed bridge as a symbol of being cut off from the world, none of the mages will do anything. What if getting the blade doesn't affect the mage's decision? Then we're left with a few options. There should be plenty of valuables in the fortress besides the blade. We could make use of them to round all the usual paid officials and mercenaries. We would have taken away his greatest asset, the gold. Without his puppets, he would have no way to avoid a fair trial. We can also always give the blade to Ulrich and his due and ask him to intercede. Although he lives at the other end of the island, many people in the city respect his opinion, especially now in the midst of war, when his forces can help quite a bit. Okay, what do you think, Riordion? The island is already in enough chaos, and sitting on that rock doesn't help balance it one bit. The time for action has come, and I know that many of the other mages are thinking the same thing. They just need some sign to help them. So where do we start then? Kessel and I have a few more books to study. The path of the fortress is very hazy, and going there without proper knowledge is tantamount to suicide. Here, you could use at least a basic understanding of the place. Meet me in a while in the woods leading to the ruins. You'll find it just north of Burmar's farm. As you may have noticed, things have not been going well between the Ring of Water and the mages lately. The prior would prefer that we sit in the monastery all day, and some archmages would most like to dissolve our organization altogether. That was why we had been meeting in the abandoned hut for some time. It was the only place where we could calmly plan our next course of action without worrying about the mage's reaction. The mages don't mind. Mages are our spirit guides, not our superiors. It's our job to keep the balance, especially when the mages seem to forget that. Damn, there was that damn red dog who suggested the hut as a meeting place. The usurer may have bribed him long ago. That's probably why he's been agitating so hard against the usurer. To confuse us. Unfortunately, what's done is done. We must get the peacemaker and stop the usurer. We could get some sword practice or crossbow practice along the way. Who knows how all that lying around at the monastery has affected you. See you there. Why did you want Volker dead? God creates his own army right under Roderick's nose. Takes over business with the acquiescence of the hopeless merchant guild. Who knows where his next move will be? Many people don't see him as a threat, which is exactly what this madman is hoping for. The only way to restore balance is to curb his activities. Okay. Coming storm. Wait, what was this? Warrior Venus? Oh, how is Kandak doing? Makes sense. Well, I should sleep probably, so it's day. Not sure what's happening there. Okay, let's talk to them. What's up? Riero. There you are. Maybe this time your penchant for charging into trouble will help us somehow. What's up? Do you see the scavengers on the trolley? These bizarre specimens, as of yet of unknown origin, appeared on the island a few weeks ago. As soon as I heard about them, I had to card and call all the specimens. Unfortunately, it seems like there are more and more of them every day. Until now, we have only treated the effects, but it's time to finally fight the cause. You now have the perfect opportunity to prove that you are not punishment sent by Adanas for our transgressions. If you are interested in helping, talk to Carden. What's up? I'm supposed to help you. Help? You mean deal with it? I, for one, have had enough. Barely survived my last encounter. Can you tell me more? They look almost the same as ordinary scavengers. You can only feel the real difference when one of them hits you. The first time I got hit by one, I thought a madman had hit me with a fireball. These beasts are really dangerous. Do you know where they come from? I have not been able to determine that. I hunted most of them around Valerio Vineyards and Stillback Village. Although there were also single specimens which I met in completely different parts of the island. Hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. If this keeps up, it wouldn't be long before they're roaming the island. A wing or a leg? Oh, Bodwin. Makes sense. He did want me to kill like 2 or 3 of them. Well, let's go talk to the paladin, why not? Do you want something? No. What's up? Why are you running? Why are you running? Wait. I need to catch my breath. Why are you running? What's up with you? Archer? Wait, what's up with you? Why are you naked? My name is Archer, and I'm in the process of regretting all my life decisions. My whole family urged me, join the monastery. You'll meet new people and see a different perspective on the world. And now I'm running around like an idiot looking for my stuff because my fellow novices felt like making jokes. Why did they do this to you? How would I know? I don't know what might be in those empty heads. Admittedly, I was supposed to be in charge of a monastery library, and the angry master Othakar could punish all the novices. But that's still no reason to abuse a good friend like that. Did they steal your things? They didn't steal it, they scattered it across roofs of the monastery. Adonis be my witness. If I become a mage, the same thing will happen to every one of them. Oh, sure, I'm gonna help you. Really, that's great. I knew there were still good people in the world. I'm looking for my Novus robe, fighting staff, and a journal with notes. I was told they scattered everything on the roof of the monastery, so without the right spell, we won't get it. Here, this many scrolls should be enough. Okay, good to know.